Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra May 24, 2023. Drawing upon resources you never knew you had can be in focus and rewarding. It's an active time for professional matters, but you may need to tone down your manner if you know you're right and others are not yet seeing it. Indeed, your natural enthusiasm is probably enough to sell a good idea or plan. As the day advances, you can be more sensitive to feeling confined or limited, especially related to a career, duty, or reputation matter. While you're inclined to jump to a decision, more research may be necessary. There can be extenuating circumstances that will reveal themselves later, so it's best to reserve judgment. Enthusiasm for reaching your goals skyrockets, but you may need to watch for a tendency to overshoot. Transits tend to stir big feelings but also some impatience. It's best to tap into the day's energies to dream up new ideas and possibilities, but avoid pushing a matter to achieve instant results. A truly good plan will still look good tomorrow. Today's cosmic weather forecasts sex marathons. However, you have to promise yourself and your partner that you'll take a break from work and your routine to make it happen. If you don't, you'll end up wasting this pure passionate potential. With the Sun and Mars spinning wondrously in the sky, you'll feel your desires, libido, and lust also ignited. This is a perfect day to put yourself out there and attract many new prospective suitors. If one tickles your fancy, ask them if they'd like to meet your bed sheets sooner rather than later. What will you invest in? You have the power and control to make the most of your career path by utilizing your resources correctly. However, you might need to be a bit more open-minded about what this may entail, especially if you want to take charge of your career path to make incredible progress when the Sun in Gemini sextiles Mars in Leo. As the sextile comes to fruition, it could amplify your mental and communicative processes to devise a plan of action to move forward with your career path. The Moon's departure from your financial sector yesterday is something that once a month will always leave you with your financial instincts and imagination fueled and a download of information to unpack. The difference this time is that the Moon was here when the Sun returned over the weekend, and as the solar spotlight shifted onto your financial situation and money matters, this has ensured you are emotionally and intuitively engaged from the start. The Sun has only been in your financial sector for 3 days, but already there is reason for confidence and a sense that you are further advanced than you would normally be at this time of year. The Sun will always turn the solar spotlight on your financial situation and money matters at this same time each year, but the momentum and resources available from the start this time are not the norm. While the Moon will leave your financial sector today, as the Sun spends his first full day here, this has ensured your financial instincts and imagination were fueled and you are emotionally engaged from the start. With the Moon coming full circle in 4 weeks as a new moon, but with a lot of water set to pass under the bridge between now and then, this allows you to move forward with confidence and an open mind. In the spiritual sense of things, you may be feeling like you can't believe your eyes. It's time to focus your inner eyes on what you feel to be lacking in the human race today. Consuming the herb known as eyebright in brewed tea, or beta-carotene found in carrots, apricots, and cantaloupes, will help strengthen your ability to trust what you see. Your insights could very well help lead the way out of an unfortunate situation. If you know someone who's undertaken a large project, you may be able to help by providing some practical and logical thinking. The vibration that's resonating today favors endeavors that strive to increase the quality of life for the multitude. While it may not be your nature to start something of this magnitude, you have valuable skills that can make the difference between success or failure with this kind of project. Don't hesitate to offer you important input. You have more to offer than you realize. As much as having the Moon in an adventurous part of your chart as Venus moves into her final 2 weeks here is having to compete with the new working week, the timing couldn't be better. Mars is not only in his early days in your career sector, but a clash with Pluto is separating but is still putting your work-life balance to the test. Just 6 days after Jupiter left your work sector, your professional year is roaring back to life again, with the sense of wanderlust, curiosity, and adventure in the air today, adding to a call for the right work-life balance. The Moon is not only in an adventurous part of your chart as Venus, the planet of love, moves into her final 2 weeks here, but is giving her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together a boost thanks to a friendly aspect to Saturn in your romantic sector. This comes just as Jupiter's first full week in your relationship sector is bringing equally good news on the relationship front. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the cosmic alignment of Mars squaring Jupiter intensifies emotions and stirs up sexual energy. This celestial event signifies a favorable period for initiating new projects and addressing challenging situations head-on. Moreover, it grants you a sense of authority and a dominant perspective in professional matters. You have the opportunity to set the rules and establish fresh structures within your workplace, as everyone looks up to you for guidance and inspiration. This empowering phase allows you to make bold moves and decisive choices that will pave the way for success in various aspects of your life. While ambition is commendable, it's essential to acknowledge your limitations. Acknowledge that you may not possess the unwavering stamina or willpower necessary to accomplish all your goals at once. It's prudent to adjust your expectations slightly and find moments to relax and unwind when the opportunity arises. By doing so, you can minimize potential disappointments, derive more pleasure from your endeavors, and achieve your objectives more effortlessly. Caution is advised when dealing with financial matters during this time. Investing your capital at present could lead to highly unfavorable or even catastrophic consequences, as there is a high likelihood of making the wrong choices. If you've been planning a significant purchase for some time, it would be wise to exercise patience, as unexpected events may soon disrupt your plans. Apply the brakes and proceed with caution. Furthermore, it is crucial to prioritize your well-being and give your body the care it deserves. In times of stress, it becomes even more vital to prioritize rest and relaxation. Adopting a healthier mindset and lifestyle holds greater significance now. Consider carefully whether it's worth depleting your energy reserves and discern when it's more beneficial to conserve your strength. In the midst of Jupiter's first full week in your income sector in over a decade, a significant celestial event takes place as the dwarf planet Ceres enters its final 4 weeks in your work sector. As this occurs, Pluto approaches, poised to enter your career sector in less than 3 weeks. The convergence of these planetary energies creates a potent blend, affording you the opportunity to not only gain a deeper understanding of your professional needs and priorities but also to align them with the newfound income potential brought forth by Jupiter's return. During this time, you may find yourself engaged in more altercations than usual. If you display unnecessary selfishness, people may avoid conversations or abruptly cut you off without warning. It is advisable to steer clear of such disputes and instead, focus on being more responsive to the needs of others. Even if someone isn't entirely honest, maintaining a positive and constructive response can be wise. The stars are favorably aligned in your favor, and by continuing to cultivate this level of activity, you tap into your instinct for profitable business transactions. Negotiations regarding suitable investments are conducted in good faith and are on track to yield positive results. It is important, however, not to set your sights too high, as there are multiple options available to you if you maintain a realistic approach. Furthermore, it is crucial not to leave any outstanding financial claims unpaid, as the current cosmic influences suggest a positive resolution awaits you in these matters. In summary, As Jupiter settles into your income sector and Ceres nears the end of its journey through your work sector, a pivotal time unfolds. Take this opportunity to gain clarity about your professional needs and priorities while aligning them with the potential for increased income. Be mindful of your interactions, avoiding unnecessary conflicts and prioritizing responsiveness to others. Your instincts for profitable business transactions are sharp, but remember to maintain a realistic approach. Lastly, ensure that any pending financial claims are resolved, as the cosmic energy supports positive outcomes in these areas.